Good morning, Quirky Birders. It's Lynn here, and time for episode 3 of your daily art challenge. Now, currently your painting will look a little bit like this. It's a little bit freckly. It needs some more depth and a little bit more definition, and that's what we're going to do today. Now, colour-wise, we're going to return to that rich brown, the brown that we added just that very small touch of orange in to just give it a little bit of richness. And I'm going to be using a smaller brush again, so I'm actually going to be using a size 3. And what we're going to start to do is we're just going to start to put just a little bit more detail into our lovely little dog. And what we can do to begin with is we'll pop some details around the ears. And I'm just going to use just some little lines to create that texture in his ears. Concentrate the colour a little bit further up to the top. And we'll bring that colour just around the top of his head. A little bit more definition on the edge of that ear as well. Now you can bring that colour down along his chin. And then let's just bring a little bit more down on that flash. Now he really is coming together really quite nicely now. We can add a little bit more of that grey. Not overworking it, just ever so slight with the extra little bits of shading. We'll pop some over his paws. Okay. Now always remember to look away and look up from your work just to see where you need some extra bits of detail, and this is what today is all about. It's just adding those little bits of extra shading, just giving it a little bit more strength. So we'll pop a little line around his ear. We need to go just a shade darker just to make it stand out a little bit more. There we go. We can do the same on these little pointy ear as well. There we go. And then the last little bit of detail, we're just going to change our brush. So we're going to work really quite fine now. So I've just got a size 1. And we're going to work with that sort of rich, russety brown. And we'll just pop in a couple of little wispy hairs on his ears. And we'll do the same the other side. And then we can change the colour and go with the grey. And we'll just put some little bits of detail just around his nose. There's a bit of a contrast of colour. Let's just add a little bit around the eye. And I'm actually quite happy with that now. There we go. Okay. Now it's entirely up to you whether you actually add a background. You can just leave it nice and pale, but you can also add a little background to that if you just want to make it just pop ever so slightly. And I think in this instance I'll do exactly that. So I'm going to just use a lovely pale blue. So I've just mixed a little bit of the ultramarine. And I've just used a little bit of white as well to get that really nice sort of pastel-y blue colour. So all I'm going to do with the blue is I'm just going to be very, very careful and just come around the outside edge of our little dog. And then we'll just manipulate that colour. come over the tops of his ears. And I'm just going to wet my brush and just use that wet brush to bring that colour out just that little bit more. Then we'll carry on around the other side. There we go. I'll just spend a few moments just getting rid of any of those harsh lines that have formed. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to let that dry now, and then we'll be back to finish off our little dog Beth tomorrow, which of course it's a Fine Liner Friday. So please do join me again tomorrow. Enjoy your painting today. I do hope you've enjoyed painting along with me, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.